The community benefits, I think, in a number of ways in terms of an active Rotary Club. Our city's history is intertwined with the history of the Rotary Club of Belleville, and it's amazing the amount of activities on a social level, but also on a at the city level of the things that have occurred because of Rotary being in the city. A good early example is in our club history. One of our charter members was William Hume. He was an executive with Corby. And in 1929, he saw fit to make a contribution of $50,000, which was a significant amount of money, to get an arena built. And of course, that was originally called the Hume Arena, now the Memorial Arena. We've got the Children of Hope statue, which was established for our the Rotary's 100th centennial in 2005. There's the Rotary Ballpark and Centennial Park. We have our Rotary Music Garden. We have the Keegan Parkway Treescape. And at our most recent, at a fairly recent council meeting, the idea of a Rotary Fitness Park as a gift to the city, as a way of wrapping up our centennial year, will be established.
Children's programs, parks, tree planting, just to name 3 of many. And the community certainly is much richer because of the leadership of many of the Rotarians.
I think it helps create a sense of community. So at a time when religion might be on the decline and people are looking for something just to get to know each other and get to know each other better, Rotary creates a sense of community, but it also helps. There's a ton of great programs that Rotary does that help all kinds of people, from kids right up to adults.
Having just finished work on updating our history, I can say that the club over the years, it's 100 years, has benefited the community in a lot of different ways. So there's a lot of different physical, tangible things that we've done for the community.
I think it's hands-on involvement with youth, which is our primary focus, and there are ongoing programs such as Music Festival, which Rotary run, Mayors of the Week. Rotary Loves Kids Golf has raised in 15 years about $1.5 million net, and that's thanks to all of the community and particularly the leaders, many of whom are Rotarians, who donate freely of their time and money to make that successful.
One that I recall particularly was the Science Fair and Hobby Show. It was held down in the armories, and it included every Rotarian, as well as the students and people with hobbies, and it was a real asset for the community and the young folk particularly.
Another thing that we do is that we support is Porch Fest in the east end of Belleville. So you're bringing all kinds, you're bringing community together and seeing all kinds of talent. The community benefits with Rotary through literacy programs that we've developed. We've made significant donations to the Belleville General Hospital Foundation. We've made significant and annual donations to the Children's Foundation. So many children benefit from the funds that we raise in our community.
The service above self is probably one of the big issues, and that's where getting involved with projects that help people, not just youth, but youth is a major feature, but also people with a variety of different problems. And because you've obviously been in a business of some kind yourself, then each person in the club actually has a variety of different things that they can add to helping these groups. And different people work better with different people. So you do get that. There's not a similarity, I wouldn't say, between all Rotarians, other than wanting to be out there and helping the community, and that's probably one of the main similarities. And in a selfless kind of way.
If you just take a look around the city of Belleville with the various things that Rotary has touched, and I'm not just saying it's just Rotary, you look at what other service clubs have done as well, and it means so much to the city of Belleville to have certain things like this year's newest implementation being the music park on the Riverside Trail. We just love it, and we know that the citizens of Belleville love. If you look around, though, you'll see the Statue of Hope at the corner of Pinnacle and Station, and it is gorgeous, and it's a real dedication to all the years, to the 100 years that Rotary has been active in the city.
We were doing a lot of different things for various groups within the city, and we needed to really focus I think our money and our efforts. And we established our mission statement, and the mission statement focused on children. And I think that's been a great strategy for us, and resulted in the community benefiting greatly through the efforts of Rotary, mainly because I think it focused our efforts, and it made us realize how much of an impact we could make by helping out the children of our community and the children around the world.
We bring help to special needs children through our Special Needs Children Committee. So if people have items or help that they need, they can apply for a grant and they might get it. We also have a community grants committee. The one committee that I'm the chair of is called the Special Needs Christmas Party. So about 40 families get to come to a Christmas dinner. They're invited because they use 2 or more treatments at the Children's Treatment Center. And they come and they have a full family-style served Christmas dinner, entertainment with Andy Forgie, and Santa Claus. And it's really a lot of fun, and some of the families probably kind of struggle a bit financially to have something like that.
We have added recreational facilities in this community. We've contributed to a variety of ways of making the community more enjoyable, more livable. There's also a lot of support that goes to individuals, children, families, primarily vulnerable populations here, through grants, through particular supports that we give to children and families, so that our reach into the community is quite extensive. And I like that aspect of local involvement, supporting our own community.
One of our main goals of our Rotary Club is helping children achieve their potential, whether they be disabled in some way or whether they're exceptional in some way. For example, through the annual Quinte Rotary Music Festival, promising musicians, whether they're playing an instrument or the singers, get to perform in front of an audience with educators that are professional musicians that mentor them very kindly and help them realize their own potential.
When I started Rotary, we had the skate-a-thon, for instance, and so we helped set that up so that the different the hockey teams and so forth would raise money, and then we'd actually raise money, so we would help the community raise money. We helped the community enjoy life. We had the rubber duck race when I was president, and so we dumped these ducks into the river and it floated down. But I remembered that that year the wind was coming from the south, and they weren't going downstream, they were going upstream. So we had to open up the gates of the dams to let it down, and so everybody paid $5 a quack for a little duck, and they had numbers on them, so whoever won, they had some big prizes. But those money that we raised go back to the handicapped children in the area. The bottom line is, when we're having fun, the community's having fun, and we may actually help the Quinte area be a better place to live.
Every Rotary Club has its own mission and mandate, and we as Belleville Rotarians are very proud that ours has always been focused on helping youth, and particularly for a city like Belleville that sometimes has a challenge holding on to its youth. What better investment is there than investing in the youth of your community?